Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is Annalisa and today I'm taking part in Dina Tollefson's Underwater Art Challenge. Sorry about the fan noise in the background, that's just a thing that's happening now. But to introduce you to this, Dina Tollefson is an artist who is very engaged with the online community and she likes to come up with lots of challenges for us to take part in. I'll be linking below the playlist of other people who are taking part in this challenge, but basically the idea is to create art surrounding water. It could be something underwater like a fish or some kelp, or it could also be a body of water like a pool or a lake. It's meant to be very inclusive and have a wide variety going on, and so what I decided to do is to create a water dragon because that is very much in tune with my whole fantasy art thing. I also wanted to stretch myself a bit and try making another dragon because dragons are something I'm nervous about because I love them so much I don't want to mess them up. So I am always looking forward to practicing making dragons. And I decided to do something a bit different with this one. I decided not to use any pens or inks and only use watercolors, and I also did it in a very non-contrasting style. I purposely made all the colors be very similar. There's basically just purple, green, and blue, and I used quite thin watercolors the entire time and just layered everything over itself. I wanted to create a very pastel and soft sort of look because that's how I think of water. It makes me think of colors all sort of melding together and being wishy-washy and soft and gentle. I had a lot of fun creating this design. It was inspired by some ideas I've seen online of other people creating underwater dragons, and then I kind of came up with my own concept from that. In case you're wondering, yes, I did indeed paint all of those scales individually because Impressionism is not something I excel at, and I'm sure there's an easier way of creating the scale texture, but I did it this way. Also, I reused a technique I figured out a while ago accidentally when I was making a previous underwater piece of my sea witch, where if you poke your watercolor paper with the tip of your finger after you've put down the background colors while it's still relatively wet but not too wet, you can make what looks like a bubble impression because it will draw together the pigment into the center of the circle and leave sort of a pale outline. So I really like that, and it creates just a very soft sort of texture to put into my background. So I'm going to leave this voiceover here, basically because I have a headache and I want to go to sleep. So I'll leave you to watch the rest of this with some hopefully relaxing music. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!